Alright everyone, let's make this the last part I reckon. We'll see if we can be online when Fever hits his next Pacifism high score. What should we play? How about some more Evolved? Everyone loves Evolved, right? I was playing this the other... not for ages actually. The last time I played, I seem to recall it was the most hilarious downward trajectory where I started with 88 million. Like, yeah, it's not great, but yeah, it's okay for first go. Then like the next go was 30 something. The next go was 16. And I was just focusing on trying to stop the rot. The next game was 15.6. And the last game before I gave up was 15.0. It's like, it just kept on getting worse and worse. So as you saw in the last attempt, I don't really bomb that well. But it's just, you know, it's a difficult decision sometimes when you don't want to be too bomb happy, obviously, when you can otherwise be getting points with big hits on the gates and the magic rings of love, but at the same time, I know in runs previously when I've just bombed much faster, I've just gotten better scores, and maybe it's slightly... ah, jeez. Maybe it's a bit illusory. It's not... for a minute, they're all weapons sort of there for, you know, they're all there to be used. I don't know. Ikaruga is such... whether it's a shooting game, you know, ostensibly it belongs to the same genre as Geometry Wars. It's a completely different challenge, like those sorts of preset patterns. It's just stressful as hell, I find. When I heard about it, I was very excited to play it, and it's a great game, and obviously I'm not good enough at it to be able to really judge it, because I don't fully understand the mechanics of it. But it's not quite the fun that I hoped for, because I was a huge fan of shoot-em-ups back in the Genesis days. Thunder Force 4 being a particular favourite. And I don't know, it's just, I'd like it if it had more levels for a start. You know, 4 seems a little bit mean. And a bit more variety to the graphics too. The music is pretty good, I guess. Look, it's not something about the whole Mega Drive sound. It's very... oh, this is just nostalgia, I guess. And I certainly suck at it. If I can get 10 million with only one death, I'm fairly... well, not... I shouldn't be dying at that stage, but hey, if I die, it does sometimes. So it's fine. So imagine me... oh, there you go. So he doesn't do that, at least not that often. So why consider it a good thing to do? I don't know. Oh, bollocks! Bollocks. Pucks are out. Nice. Oh, you guys heard the trigger, right? I pressed the down trigger and god dang it. Well, fuck. And the meltdown is complete. 0 lives, 6 bombs. Ah, 39. Alright, one more go at Pacifism, then we'll close it out with some. No, one more go at Evolve, and we'll close it out with some good old fashioned. You know, the whole dying and restarting aspect of this game is still taking a while getting used to. How to pick yourself back up, dust yourself off, and not get undeterred by setbacks is tricky. Oh my, yes. Actually, the aaaaaaaand music is pretty catchy. It's in my head right now. The whole mechanism of changing colour is very nifty. And I mean, God, just right now for me surviving is enough. It's more than enough, I can't do it. But being able to also kill the enemies in groups of 3 by colour, that's just mad. Absolutely mad. Those sorts of, like, almost rhythm games are very popular in the arcades in Japan. Like a big area of any arcade you go into will be these just crazy memorizing patterns, I guess, like the taiko drumming games, where you, I guess it's the same idea as like Guitar Hero. You memorize a pattern and then do it really well. Which I've never played. I played the drum games, but they're fun. They're very popular here, for sure. Those bullet hell games, they're just monstrous. And it takes a lot of preparation, like memorizing the pattern. Like, there are certain parts of that game, it felt like once I'd made a decision, there was no getting out of it. I couldn't rescue it. Which one way, but it's very different to Geometry Wars. And really, I guess that's what I'm not saying it's better or worse, it's just what's very different about this game, the randomness of it. Every time you play it, it's different. Yeah, some aspects are the same every time, but it's also, in some ways, very different. You never get the same pattern twice. Except in sequence, of course, where the whole point is to have the same pattern each time. But then, the way the enemies react to you will always be different. Yeah, so any farting sounds you hear probably aren't me. I may have mentioned this in previous videos, but in my apartment I've got a slight fan problem. Where when it's windy, the fan flaps rather noisily. I should have saved that maybe. And so I have to turn on the fan in the bathroom, or the fan in this room. But then when I do that, it's really loud, like being in an airplane. Oh, come on, man. That was such an easy arrow to hit. Disappointing. That's what that was. I'm not kidding. Still, apart from that, this run's going okay. If I can just put it together. I just didn't like that. Didn't like it at all. I have turned on the fan in my bathroom, so I tried to minimise it before starting this what's become a rather epic afternoon of commentaries. I just realised I need the toilet quite badly. That's okay. That just will focus the mind. Will it? Focus it on something. Yeah, that was close. I really hate these things. I just don't know how to deal with them. Whenever I see Fat Daddy play, I don't remember what he does. Ah, I pressed it, man! I need to be not reacting so much, just anticipating those problems. Recognizing situations and then doing it. Wait until the last second. Oh fuck, there's a puck. Tiny bastard. Alright. Oh, my paws are sweaty. If I was a Silverlord, I'd probably pause the game right now and go ahead and dry off my hands, maybe pour myself a cool drink, come back a couple hours time and hit world record. Like, that guy has an ability to pause the game, which is just remarkable. You know, the pause the game and start again, I've never had. Like, even in Pacifism where I'm very comfortable, if I pause it and then try and probably shouldn't have put on that, and then try and play again, like, I'm done. I just die instantly. It's very impressive skill, that. Alright, nice. Nice. Right there. Sway. I don't know why I did Pacifism Shuffle then, that was dumb. Didn't mean to set one off. Now. Oh, that one. Oh, god damn. Alright. It begins, guys. Don't fuck this up. We've got two, yeah. One up here. That was lucky. Probably a bad time to bomb. Oh fucking! Why did I do that? That's the one thing I should learn from you about Ellie. Don't piss her. Press it. Okay, that's a new high score for me. I pressed the. Oh, I didn't have a bomb anyway. Okay. Oh man, that is so annoying. That stupid green that killed me. It had to be a green. Oh hey, new high score isn't such a I didn't beat anybody on my list. I certainly didn't beat a certain Mr. Fly, but that was alright. Okay, seeing as we're in a high score sort of mood, I do need to go to the toilet still. I thought it would have just maybe have gone by now, but it hasn't. If anything, it's increased its intensity. Oh, man. Damn it. There's some nice gate work in there, I must say. And at least, I was bombing more liberally then, just using them, and I hit a high score. And obviously to get better scores I need to use them more effectively, but at my stage it's not necessary. I just need to make sure I do use them more. At the end I didn't have the guts to look and see if I had any bombs left, so I don't know if I did. I thought I pressed it right at the end, and then I looked and it didn't show any bombs, but that might be because I died already. Should have been a better score than that. Still, what are you going to do? Alright, so 9.6. Jesus. Okay, one go at this, and then we'll call it quits. Yeah, I remember his score was 961 something, and now it's 9622. Man, that's funny. He was playing for like 2 minutes before hitting that score. It's just insane. Well, I wonder what I should do next. I've kind of got a day. I should do a little bit of work, I guess. But once I've done that, then maybe I should game some more. It's really been a very dry period for me. I just can't bring myself. Yeah, back in the day, I used to be able to play Pacifism for 2, 3, 4 hours straight and not even get bored. Nowadays, just can't do it. There are a plethora of games on the Xbox I'm meaning to play, including Bioshock. Now, Bioshock is a game that is very interesting, and friends of mine, especially older Reservoir Cat, have raved about. But I'm kind of put off by it just by the complexity of the controls. There seems to be a lot of stuff to pick up. A lot of stuff to pick up. And one problem is also that a lot of it is in Japanese. Looking like most of the controls are explained in English, but some of the text is in Japanese. So it's kind of put me off going back to it. I played for like an hour or so, but if I was going to play again now, I'd certainly start again. I think I've got Red Dead Redemption kicking around as well. So these long-term projects just aren't working for me lately. Even Dead Space 2 I haven't managed to finish yet. I think I'm a couple of chapters from the end, possibly. If Womble Mania happens to be watching this one, I'd like to know his opinion on Dead Space 3. Because I heard it was going down the route of Resident Evil 5 and 6, which seemed to be really losing the horror aspect, having more like an AI or player-controlled partner, taking away from the horror sort of scene and making it more like a all-out action game. I guess Dead Space was never much. It was very actiony always, but I don't know. Having someone else to rely upon. Feels like Resident Evil 5, and that's not exactly a help. The AI system was so annoying. But I don't know. I do like the Dead Space series. It's fun. I'd be interested in getting the third one if I ever finish the second one, and if it's any good. Still have an ambition somewhere deep inside me to finish off the last 2 achievements of Dead Space at the same time, playing it on hardest difficulty, and doing so with just the plasma cutter. I started doing that just before I left for Japan, like almost 2 years ago now. Oh Jesus! And I didn't finish it. Alright guys, I think I'll do. It's been a pleasure. Blue Fever, well done again, that's a very good score. And I'll see you on the flip side. Gianni.